And you'll notice here that the deck actually implements the array deck class, and I'll show you what the array deck class is. It's basically just a class that allows the deck to function like a deck should. So say I were to draw an ace of clubs from the deck. If I were to go through the rest of the 51 cards in that deck, or rather the 51 elements in that array, I shouldn't be able to find another ace of clubs because it wouldn't be realistic. So this array deck list just allows you to shuffle the deck, or reset the deck rather, which is just to refresh all of the elements inside of the deck and make sure that there are the right number of cards left in it. And again, if you were to draw a card or to deal out a card, it would make sure that if you were to continue the game, you wouldn't be dealt the same card again, or your opponent the same card as you, because again, that wouldn't be realistic. This here, the ADT, is our abstract data type interface. So we didn't have enough generic data types to build this program, so we made a few abstract data types just so that we could make the deck shuffle, and all of the boolean values that need to be set to true or false. For example, if the set is empty, we just implemented an is empty interface. And then we also implemented exception handling. Now, like I explained before, the highest number of cards that you would ever have in a single hand would be 11 cards, assuming that you didn't hit. So if you were to hit, you would bust for sure. If you had all those low value cards and you hit, you get a bust because your cards would value 24. So if that were to happen, you would have 12 cards, and then the dealer, his new maximum hand size would actually be less than that. So if it's just the user versus the dealer, there's only about 20 cards out of the 52 cards being used. So this element not found exception, it is very unlikely that this will ever happen, but we decided to handle it anyway, just in case. But again, only 20 out of the 52 elements in the array being used, that would almost never happen. And the empty deck exception, again, that that is not even possible because again, only maybe 20 cards at most would ever be used in a single game between just two people, just the player and the dealer. So these are really just for good coding practice, just for the program to look more professional, and also for the sake of the assignment. Now again, we've got the deck that implements the array deck type and uses method calls and objects of the card class. And then we have the Blackjack class itself, the base class. This is what encompasses all of it. This creates an object of type hand and an object of type deck, so that you can bring the entire game of blackjack together and play through it. So that if a player hits, they get a card, and then it displays the hand value, which totals them all. And then if you were to down here we go. If you were to go over 21, it would bust. If you Where is it? Right here. If you were to lose, it would display lose at the end. If it was a tie, it would display push, and then if it wins, it will display that you win. Now for the GUI, we decided to use a border layout because you'll notice when I run it, we only have 3 panels. We've only got the button panel up top, and it also displays some text, and then we have the dealer's hand panel and then the player's hand panel that displays the cards. And I will go ahead and run that now so you can see. But the reason we chose border layout is because we just set those 3 panels to north, center, and south, and it was real easy. So I'm going to go ahead and run this demo, and this creates an object of that Blackjack GUI class. I'm going to go ahead and run this. So I'm running this from the Java compiler right now. So I'm going to deal, get 18, I'm going to stay, so I lost. I'm going to play again, and I'm going to try to get, okay, so I'm just going to stay right there. Okay, so this is another example. So at first it said that his hand was worth 11 points because he had an ace. But as soon as he threw all these cards in there, it dropped down to 1. Otherwise, that would be a bust, and I wouldn't have lost, I would have won. So another cool thing that we did is we went ahead and made an executable jar file, which I'll open up right now. But I'm running out of time here, so thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That is our project. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.